How old are you?
34.
34? How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found.
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Young living every day, giving it to you and cutting straight. YLE said it. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Now today's video is about this man to hold these baby mamas accountable on the Pop the Balloon show. Let's find out what he had to say to these baby mamas, and let's see what the baby mamas had to say to him. Let's dive into it.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello, Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called WeFit.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto, too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Okay. How old are you?
34.
34? How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
I
Okay.
should have said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life.
No man in your life? Why is the
my
reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God
Or
knows.
is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
3 baby daddies, 3 kids.
Damn.
1 passed away, the other 2, she don't even know where they at. After 3 kids from 3 different men, and none of them is present in the child's life, you don't have no negotiating power. You should be holding your balloon to any man with a heartbeat. Truth be told, you shouldn't be on a dating show with 3 kids from 3 different men and you take care of the kids by yourself. You don't have time to date. You need to focus on being a mother, revisit dating once the kids get older. That's crazy. And then he asked her, is there something wrong with you? She said, maybe so. I think I'm fine. You may think you're fine, but that don't actually mean that you're fine. But hey man, let's continue.
Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to, so that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to, so that's why I pop my balloon.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
For TikTok?
Social media.
Okay, social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. I was just asking because for real men, that's what matters. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's definitely
circumstances
right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant.
definitely
but
right.
That's nor here or there, and that's
Yeah,
not
but
what I'm
you-
here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Thank you. Let's go back here. Okay.
I do agree with that. After you get 1 kid as you mess her with as a female, Well, the truth be told, you should have two parents that guide you in the right direction. But if you don't and you happen to make a mistake and you get pregnant and have one child, you should definitely learn from that one child. As a woman, you don't have negotiating power to keep having kids from different men and be able to get the best men in the market. The more kids you have, the lower your stock drops. So 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies, attractive female, but you really don't have that much market share. The only guy that's going to sign up for that is going to be a simp. And she probably is not going to respect and want a man like that. That's the only man that's going to be available to take you and your 2 kids on and still allow you to be free-spirited. So if you're a free-spirited person, then don't even look for a relationship. Just have encounters. This is crazy, man. The delusion. This is wild. But let's continue.
If we can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
Okay. All right. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, it's just, does that matter? You say future, so that's their past. It's not their future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all.
You can't have any more. You
I'm
choose
choosing
not to have
any more. I have a
Okay.
almost 14-year-old and
Okay, yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies, because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future?
Not-
Because I can look at you and say like you made people make mistakes. And it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but your past doesn't determine.
When it comes to once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake? And then so you once is a mistake and then twice is, I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay.
You should have learned from that very first
No,
mistake. Okay,
lessons are
and
to be
not
learned.
saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I done known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So
Okay.
yeah, you are no, honey, but
Okay.
you're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, the aggressiveness that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
And we
something to you.
stand on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so
You know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
when
battles
you-
of the South.
All right,
like I
Brian.
said.
Brian, let's move on. Let's
Okay,
move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem.
So we dealing with a female that's combative, overweight with a bad BBL job. She got an answer for everything, but it don't make sense. Just because you make 2 mistakes, don't judge somebody by their past. See, they don't want you to judge them by their past, but it's okay for them to do it for you. They like to be in the driver's seat, be the only one who could point fingers. But if men have standards and we know our value, they don't like it. You got to understand, guys, a man that knows his value is a woman's kryptonite. That's their job, is to be able to use their beauty and manipulate a man who don't know no better. That's their superpower. So the moment they can't do that, it's their kryptonite. They don't like it. Let him would have came along and said he had 5 kids from 5 different women. Most of those women would have popped their balloon. And then he said his youngest was 9 months old. That would have been a red flag. They would have popped their balloon. They would have judged him off his past. If he had 5 kids from 5 different women and he said he worked at Walgreens, he wouldn't have a shot under the sun. And then notice too, was sitting there, once he was holding the other woman accountable for having the children, what happened? A few more girls popped the balloon. The one popped the balloon, then after one girl popped it, then the other 2 want to pop it afterwards. A lot of these girls don't have independent thought. They don't have the ability to think for themselves. Their decisions is made based upon what other women think. Pre-selection. Now let's see what the other girl said. Let's continue.
Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy, I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, and just overall, that's it.
Okay. So you a follower?
No, I went out. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yeah, right. That's cap. I'm just saying based off the response from other women. Translation. I want to sit around and wait and see what the other women think. And the moment I saw that you holding women accountable and I saw other women pop their balloon, I don't want to be the only one sitting there not popping my balloon. So I'm gonna follow the herd. Because in their mind, if they not doing what everybody else is doing, it makes them look like they making a bad decision. Your decision was made based upon the other girls. Because if you play it back, when the other women pop their balloon, then she wanted to pop hers. They don't be being honest. Some of these girls don't be being honest. These indirect responses. I just wanted to read the room and see what everybody else was saying, and based upon that, I made my decision. You heard what he said. You're not an independent thinker. He even caught on to it. Let's continue.
You didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to. You didn't like the responses.
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No.
Okay.
Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a Black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand
that. You have the choice. We all
I
have a choice.
I have the choice, but you're
Yeah.
judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. So I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay. So there's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man. That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man
right. Why?
if
Because
she
there's
has-
billions of women on this planet. All right?
I respect your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all the balloons popped.
No problem.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right.
Take this.
All right. Thank you.
Now listen, I'm gonna go back and play it back a little bit, but I want to make a point. The last girl was saying, "Oh, well, if a woman make a few mistakes, it shouldn't matter." It's like the same talking point as the last girl. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you because you're 41 years old, but 41, 3 kids, 2 different baby daddies, and saying you're not a top tier woman with 3 kids from 2 different men, and you single. How in the hell could you be top tier? That's the same as saying you got the same value. A woman that's 41 with 3 kids from 2 different men got the same value as a girl that's 22 years old, virgin, grew up in a 2-parent household, feminine, understands how to add undeniable, tangible value to a high quality guy's life. You're saying you got the same value as this woman. To say that is absolute delusion. I'm not knocking a female saying she have no value, but 3 kids, 2 different baby daddies, you are not at the top of the sexual market space as a woman. You cannot compete with a young girl that's youthful with no children. If you believe that, you're lying. Don't let all of the sexual attention you're getting from men overcloud logical reason. That's insane. And it's another point I want to make about the lady that does management for TikTok. I want to play that back because it's a point I want to make. I left something out. We're going to dive into that.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I popped my balloon.
She said checking in like she's somebody's parent is something she don't subscribe to, right? Which allude back to the whole free spirit thing. Now, unless there's some edit in this show, but from what I've seen, I didn't see a point where he said somebody had to check in. Unless she's talking, because I saw him on another episode before, unless she's talking about another episode she saw when he said that, I'm not sure. Or it's something that they edit in the show that they leaving out that he said that I'm not seeing. Because during this whole thing that's been put online, there's nothing showing that he said that. So where's she getting that from? But hey, like I said, you want to be free spirit, you're not going to get a guy like that. Men like that aren't going to tolerate free spirited women. So when you sign up to be free spirit, you have to understand the kind of man is going to be available and accept that. It's not going to be the kind of strong, masculine, high quality man that most women want. This is pure delusion right here. And listen, women can have children. That don't necessarily mean they don't have, again, that don't mean they don't have any value. I'm not going to go that far to say they don't have no value because somebody will take it. However, you are not at the top of the food chain. We have to be realistic, man. We have to be realistic. That's like a man saying, a guy that makes $50,000 a year saying he got the same value as LeBron James. That is delusion. We as men understand there's a hierarchy. I think women need to start understanding that and accepting it for what it is. Decision you made in your past will affect your future. You're only young for so long. Men prioritize beauty and youth. It's crazy to see the level of delusion with these women. And like I said, it's the same talking points. Oh, they want you to forgive them for their past and the things they did, but they'll judge you on your present before you even get to your future. They'll judge you on your past. As a guy, you got to be squeaky clean perfect to try to qualify to overweight women with children. And I'm not saying all of them. The one girl was overweight with a bad BBL job and had the audacity to be combative. There's no negotiating power to be combative. Listen, actually hear what somebody's saying instead of listen to respond. The last one, she felt like it was an attack. She felt like he was attacking. You felt like he was attacking you because the stuff was true and what he was saying was this probably one of the first times in your life a man actually told you the truth instead of selling you a dream because he want to sleep with you. Oh! They can't handle the truth, man. They like being lied to. You ever notice when you watch this show, it's always a few girls waiting to see what the other girls do. What I notice is a lot of times when one girl pop a balloon, it's always at least one or two girls that pop a balloon after that. They got to do what other girls do. Sisterhood Mafia, follow the herd, Hyena Nation. But listen, y'all, man, that's all I got to say about this video before I get out of here. Let's be on our purpose, man. Let's be on our grind. Let's get the money on point. Let's get the mind on point. Let's get the body on point. Develop them social skills. And last but not least, get you a passport and travel to a destination of your liking. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. You dang sure ain't going to be dealing with women that don't understand they place in the sexual market value and believe that they got multiple kids and they got the same value as a woman with no children. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Listen, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, loot.